Hey everyone, welcome to A Great Alternative. In today's video, I'm in a town that means a lot to me, LLANDOVERY, in the heart of Wales, to find out what a real farmer's market is. Because today, this is the first real farmer's market in Wales. You're right to be skeptical, just like me. When I heard that, I was like, what? What does that mean? So, yeah, I thought I'd come along and find out.
Hello, I'm Raoul. I'm the market manager for LLANDOVERY Farmers Market here behind us today. And we're, a regular farmers market, but we've been recently accredited as a real farmers market, which is it's a new industry standard, just like the organic standard or the fair trade mark. So what the real farmers market means is that the majority of all the stall holders that are there today are from the local area. They've made all the stuff themselves, or grown it, or reared it, or produced it, and they are the ones selling it direct to you. So all the money you're spending here, 75p out of every pound goes into their pockets, and that holds for any farmer's market that you shop at. So it's a huge contribution to the local economy, and it's an accreditation that I'm very proud of, thanks to all of our traders.
And that is why I wanted to make this video. If you haven't seen this channel, if you've not watched many videos that we've made before, basically the reason I started it was partly because myself and my wife Alicia wanted to start a homestead. Now, I could go much more into detail, and I probably will in future videos, about how that journey is going. In short, not great. However, our dream is to basically end up as one of the producers for a market like this. We'd love to grow and rear our own things that we can then bring within the vicinity, like today, 25 miles, to sell things that we grow, rear, make at a local market like this. So I do wholeheartedly believe that you should support stuff like this. I want to support stuff like this. That's why I wanted to make this video, as well as the fact that I was kind of interested and a bit skeptical of the term real farmers market.
The Real Farmers Market accreditation has been introduced in January this year by the Farm Retail Association, and that's a body that kind of represents the whole industry of farmers markets and farm shops. So they kind of try to represent that body of people to Parliament, to other decision makers, to try to get the message across that farmers markets are a very fresh, healthy and sustainable way of doing your shopping. And you're buying it direct from the producer. You can talk to them about where the food came from, what went into it, and it's a way of really reconnecting people back with their food.
I think from a producer perspective, it's important because I would like to be more connected to the consumer that I'm selling to, basically. I don't sell into the food supply chain at all because I just don't think that works very well for what I'm doing. A lot of the conversations I have at the market are around soil, carbon capture, water quality, biodiversity and all those sorts of things. So if I sold into the supermarkets, then I'd never have that chance to tell the story. So it's really important for me as a producer to be able to have that conversation. Absolutely essential. It's more difficult to do it this way. I mean, the easiest thing is the market system's set up really well to be very efficient. So I could just take a load of cattle down to the local market and it, job is done essentially. And there's a lot more paperwork, a lot more hassle, and there's inspections around your food rating and public liability, all of those sorts of add-on bits of paperwork and cost. But for me, I wouldn't really have it any other way because it's absolutely worth it. The juice is worth the squeeze, definitely. And it's not just the money that you make, but the conversations and the connections that I make from this sort of event are completely invaluable.
We have the environmental people come out because we've got a little shop. They have to come out because we pack all our own meat, so we get it back from the abattoir as in big bags, and then we pack it all ourselves. So they have to come out, check it's all clean, check the water's good. They do water samples on our taps and everything, and yeah. So you do go through quite a lot to be able to sell it like this, which people don't realise. I mean, they come to us and they think it's killed, packed, and they're eating it. But no, it doesn't work like that. It takes a lot of, well, it took us probably 6 months to get started with people coming out, and then they had to come out again to check that we'd done things right and all that. And yeah, which is good because of all the diseases people can get. So it's got to be done, but it is a lot in it, yeah. We're not big enough to do a shop like Morrison's or someone like that. They'll want, say, 500 packs of sausages a week, and we can't do that. We put a pig in, you're only going to get probably 70 packs of sausages off it, and we're not big. I don't want to get to the size where I'm just got animals in the field and not taking no notice of them. I like to go, the few we've got, I go in with them every day. I feed them every day. I go in there every day. They're tame, they're calm. When I put them on the trailer, they walk on the trailer calmly when they go into the abattoir. I don't want to have to force things, because you notice it in the meat, because they get testosterone running through them and they get all freaked out, and they do taste it in the meat. So I like it where I'm more one-on-one with an animal sort of thing, which is, I think it's better for the animal as well, because at the end of the day, we're breeding an animal to kill. I'd rather it have as good a life as it can have before we have to kill it. The most important thing to me is I enjoy it. I enjoy doing it like this. I like to see people, I like to talk to people, and I like it when they come back and say they like the meat and they come back. That's the nice thing. You sell to a shop, once you've sold it to the shop, it's gone. You don't know whether the people are enjoying it or not, or anything. But here, you get returning customers, and they'll wait for sausages. If we haven't got a flavour of sausage, they'll wait for it because they want that flavour sausage. Or bacon. Bacon's the key one. I mean, sometimes we go to markets for weeks without any bacon because we haven't got a pig ready for bacon. We won't put one in just because we need bacon. If it ain't ready, it don't go. And they'll wait. I mean, we've got a few customers that will wait a month for our bacon because it doesn't shrink in the pan, or it doesn't froth up in the pan. It's because there's no added water or anything. It's just bacon.
We talk to people about the bees and the process, because we get some people going, well, is it pure honey? I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? Because we don't do anything to it. We take it off the hives, we spin it, we jar it, we do nothing else. So it's just educating people, and people like to talk about that as well. We've also, with the lambs and stuff, invited people up. We are more than happy for people to come up to see us. We have nothing to hide. You can come and see our lambs and sheep and bees. So I think people getting to know that and know where their food is from, what's being given to their food is important.
This is the time when we really need to support these initiatives so they can grow. Right now, it's a wonderful market, we've got the music and people and so on, but we do need to make it even more viable for the people who come here and sell their stuff. And for that, we need to get over this hurdle where people feel going, for some people it's a gimmick still, it's nice and so on, but people really come here to eat, That aside, I think it is a culture. We need to support it. Then growers will come to the market happily because they know they're going to get a return, and people will then get into this spirit of sourcing their food here.
So if you do follow the channel along, you may know I haven't posted a video in a little while. I've been posting shorts here and there, but they're generally shorts that I made ages ago to promote videos that I've already done. And one of the reasons is because, times have been a little bit tight, so I've pretty much had to say yes to any work that's come in, and that has meant I've just been crazy busy. Not only that, I am doing some projects that are much longer videos for this channel. So I'm going to be doing some nettle cordage, but I've been trying out all different kinds of nettle cordage and way of preparing it, as well as I was recently at the Between the Trees Festival, going to be making a video about that, but that's not coming for a few months yet. So yeah, that's why I haven't been doing loads on the channel. But I am hoping in the coming month or two, potentially definitely over sort of winter time, I'm hoping to move back up to at least one video every 2 weeks, but maybe even some more, because it's that's the season for natural crafts, for foraging and for making things. I've got some really exciting projects in the pipeline. So yeah, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, all that stuff. But also, if you would like to support the channel, you know, and help it. A dream would be for me to at least have like half of my time can be spent on this. I mean, it'd be amazing if this was my full-time job, doing just videos for the channel, meeting people like I've met today and sharing their stories, as well as the stuff that I'm personally doing and myself and Alicia are doing on the farm, if we have a farm. But I totally understand if you can't support us through money or anything like that, then just, yeah, like the video, share it, tell someone else who you think might be interested. Also, I forgot to add, to give the market a shout out. Not only LLANDOVERY, which I love, I've mentioned the Sheep Festival. If you want to come to the Sheep Festival, great kind of local festival, but also there's loads going on, music, stalls, you can learn about, you know, various stuff about wool. That's where I've made some of the videos before. LLANDOVERY Sheep Festival, but I'll also link below the farmers market. The other thing is this here, which is, so basically the accreditation is through, it's called More Than Food. So I will leave a link to them below. That's where the network of the real farms are, real farmers markets are within the entirety of the UK. If you're based in the UK and you want to have a look for a similar type of real farmers market where they've got that accreditation, basically they've proven that they only have producers from the locality of that market, and you want to support those markets, then go on that link below. I will quickly add though, if anyone from More Than is watching, you obviously the ethos is real, you know, real farmers, and there is Hugh Fearnley-Whitton stalls on there, and there are some farmers that are clearly farmers that you've shot with and been to their farms and are telling their story. There's also some footage on there that looks to me like stock footage. And I say this as someone who shoots stock footage, so I may be totally wrong. You may have filmed with that only with actual farmers at their sites, but there's some pictures and some videos on there that look very suspicious to me. And I would be very cautious. People who are watching this, audience, comment down below. Do you agree with me? Like the use of stock footage on sites like this, especially on like, you know, real farming sites, does it look like stock footage to you? And also, does that matter? For me personally, I feel like it does matter, because if you're going to sort of shout about being real farmers and supporting local farmers, then you can't use actors at all. Outright, you're going totally against your ethos. So just a quick side note on that one. Other than that, definitely recommend this market, and come along, come say hello. If you're going to be at the Sheep Festival, then definitely come say hello, because I'll be here taking photographs and doing some video as well. Lastly, if you like this video and you're interested in these kind of topics, then I think you'd really like a full year, month by month, that I did with Abel from Glassbren, and that was when they were in a 2-acre, I think it was just over 2-acre, agroecological permaculture market garden. And like I said, followed them throughout the year, month by month. So a load of tutorial stuff. Not only it was kind of vlog stuff, it was just, yeah, a big mix of what life is like for a small farmer. And then at the end of that year, they actually moved to a bigger farm and how things have developed for them. I had a great time filming it. It was a great year, and I think is a really great representation of what it really is like and what the day-to-day for a local farmer who's not necessarily got thousands of acres, what that's like for them. So yeah, I'll leave a link for that at the end of the video. Otherwise, thanks again everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.